Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got pentacles. Half the house in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions, and I don't need you to obey it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love to hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon'
Well, Coach, while much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff, no such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Sacramento Miners and the Miami Dolphins. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, that shit is fucked up.
They'll run on first down. Richard, he finds an opening past the 40. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way.
Damn. Gotta play.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here's Rosen to throw.
Actually releasing. You didn't do nothing. You released late.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And nearly.
Man, are you serious, man? That's fucking
opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play.
Who's 57? That Nelson?
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yellow. That's the line. Check 15. Check 15.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. Looking to throw on second down. Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. No
Trying to wide open.
Escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Dodges him at the 50. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 36, 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. Not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Oh, man, what fucking
not
play
have the
that?
balls go through goalposts.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yellow. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Target.
So why this nigga stuck? I can't even move this nigga. This nigga stuck, dog.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
I'll take it,
For
though.
the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good. I'll take it. He was stuck. I'll take it, though.
Fitzpatrick.
That nigga got about 13 interceptions this year.
Pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
Fire zone. Let's do the fire zone this time. Let's do the fire zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 16 yards, a first down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as
Godfrey, you got to get you one this game, Godfrey.
How tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown,
get you one, Godfrey.
The tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big
nowhere to escape.
He butt naked out there. Get out of that.
He's the one to get him, and that
he butt naked out there.
7 for him on the year.
Get out of that. I'm gonna be that shit. I guarantee you that.
Here, 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We gotta step it up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's gonna go down again. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
You're desperate already.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Pick him up, boy. Oh, get with the heat. Boy, he throwing to get to pick him off, boys.
A surprising
nigga trying to pick him off, boy. What the fuck his problem is?
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field
trying to pick him up, boy.
On 1st down, Richard. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Go big boy. Go big boy, Sanders.
On 2nd and 7.
Go big boy, Sanders.
Go up top for the end
go big boy, Sanders.
The ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You 6'5".
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Rosen will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And that will be
we good. We good. You should throw a flag on that shit, though, right?
Fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out.
Fitzpatrick.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Caught me.
On 2nd and 10. Mahomes, they complete it to Hill. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. To throw, it's Mahomes. They're going deep for
God, that's a pick 'em off boy. That's a pick 'em off boy. That's one of the pick 'em off boys.
picked off.
That's what he needed an interception this game. He needed an interception this game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Do not try to pick him off, boys. Not one-on-one. You better do some shit to confuse that nigga over there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for
one-on-one. That's to pick him off, boy.
Yeah, they split the uprights last time for
let's beat the running. This bitch dead.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
We ain't got us going off. We ain't got us going off, but he's throwing it to you, baby. Let's pick him off, boy.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
Come
that doesn't
on,
work too
man.
well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
I mean, he got the offense on lockdown.
Here we go.
Oh, this is his home.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
You ain't going nowhere. Alert! Bravo!
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
No! Yeah.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
That's the pick 'em off boy, man. That's the pick 'em off boy. That's the pick 'em off boy right there.
Interception.
I'm telling you, that nigga right there, man, he raw.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Gonna get out of the half, but something stupid happened.
First down Miami as they get set to start.
You got to have to get the ball back. We're going to try not to stupid.
60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Get a sack or some stupid shit.
We're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal.
Play smart ball.
You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
You go with the dumb shit. You go with the dumb shit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit.
I can't even move this fucking man.
Adjustments were made in that locker room.
We gone.
I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier.
You just don't understand what you don't understand who the pick 'em off boys is.
Plays like this from him.
This nigga obviously did not check them stats.
Before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because
he didn't check no stats for the pick 'em off boys.
For guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense.
He didn't check the stats for the pick 'em off boys. Khalid, you could give me a little more water, please.
Great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
I don't know what type of body Hannah Montana movie.
Where'd you get the money from?
I bought it off y'all's spending account, and I got in trouble for it.
Well, so you jacked my bill up. Thank you. All right, thanks.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Shit.
Mahomes going to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip him. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations.
I ain't know you could hit like that now. I ain't going to lie to tell you. I ain't no Fitzpatrick for doing it like that.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. Oh, eluding the tackle. That's complete to Richard, the running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Now Rosen looking to throw. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
They bumped the shot, that
picked off near the 44. And he's
like
just
across midfield
and down at the 49-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
He's frustrated
to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Look over here, get him.
Now a handoff.
I think I go there again.
This is the football a 2nd time. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Get my convoy, get my convoy, get my convoy. Get my convoy. I said I was going to get him.
For the Dolphin touchdown. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in the 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now a quick throw.
Miss one in. Got it in.
Hitch route. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone or...
Pick him up, boy. That's a pick him up, boy. I'm trying to tell you why you can't bump with this nigga right here. Why?
Picked off near the 29.
Boy, he keep trying to pick. I don't know why he keep trying to pick him off, boy.
All the way down to the 37. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
He gets to the outside. Oh, my. Oh, you need to reverse this bitch. You can. I can't. Oh, if I could reverse that, this ain't going to work. He was that over there.
Now a give, right side. Richard, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You got the big boy you wanted for the day's over with, man.
Throw is Rosen. And he bats it away, and it falls.
He faster than you. He faster than you. I got. He faster than you.
Well, the secondary's really strong today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge.
You beat him in the bump. You ain't got like 89 speed.
See ball, knock ball away.
Don't fuck around.
Turned into a nice play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
Nah, he fucked up with that. He fucked up with that.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Should go for this bullshit.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold it.
Did I miss it?
So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers.
Boy, thirsty.
Need to do it.
Find someone.
Boy, thirsty out there.
Touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Good play.
They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Check. X3. 218. Chop. Hey, alert. What do you got?
3rd and long here for Rosen. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Rush coming, and he's taken
Where's he
down.
waiting? Oh, he was gone.
Baker
Woo.
able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this third quarter. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Nigga running the clock.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now here's Mahomes. And they will not
Good
be able
swat,
to hook
nigga.
up there. It's incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now Rosen. Back of the end zone. Could he get
Lead
his
him
feet
inside.
down?
Lead him
No,
inside.
it's
Lead him inside.
incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
6-6, bullet high.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Flushed out right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's going to have the first
coward ball.
38.
You're playing coward ball.
Set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. And some space here. He's free going down the left.
Got to be some type of record with that. 5 pick sixes, nigga. 4 pick sixes, 4 pick sixes, 4 pick sixes, 4 pick sixes.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now,
who the hell falling at it? What's going falling at it? Fitzpatrick?
Be like what we talk about with defense.
That nigga just fell out there.
Touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I want to pick a ball boy. I need one more.
Where that comes from, it just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, well.
11 yards there, 1st down. Right back to him on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Kamara. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, they continue to roll as the win gets
them to
12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll look to get back on track.